Hey you. No. Hey, I see you right there. Don't click off of this video. I have something that just might help you to change your life and get prepared for 2015. So don't click off of this video. Stay tuned and watch right now. Hey friends, it's such a joy and a pleasure to be with you. Thank you for staying tuned and watching through that little clip right at the beginning. This is Alyssa Russell from A Moment with Teens of Honor. I am so glad to be able to be sharing and speaking with you today. And as you may know, this is the last Monday of 2014. And in just 2 days, we have the 30th and the 31st. And then that's New Year's Eve on the 31st in just 2 days. So in 3 days is January 1st, New Year's 2015. It's coming up quicker than we could even think or imagine. And I just have a quick word and a quick tip that I just want to share with you to encourage you for this New Year's. As we come upon the New Year's, we think about New Year's resolutions and the little things that we're just going to write down and say, yeah, I'm going to do this for New Year's. But somewhere along the line after New Year's, and in a lot of cases, even before the end of January, we kind of get out of it and slack off and get sluggish about it, and we really don't keep up in the same ways that we would with our resolutions as we like to. And so therefore we end up stopping our resolutions, and then we end up going nowhere, doing nothing. And so my tip of encouragement for you to do is, even today, I have already begun to do this, my brother has, and so has our entire family. And I encourage you with this. Take something very simple, just a yellow legal pad or a notebook, a composition book, or a spare notebook that you might have in your house, and also go to a store that could be Walmart, Target, Office Depot, Office Max, or Staples, or any other kind of store that sells stationery products like that, and buy a planner. Why do you need a planner? It could be a simple weekly, monthly planner. It doesn't have to be super detailed if you don't want it to be. But you're like, what do I need this planner for? If you don't plan your life, there's actually a quote that says this: if you plan to fail, if you plan to fail, then you fail to plan. No, I said that backwards. I apologize. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. So if you don't plan your life, then you will begin to plan for failure. And I know you don't want to be a failure, and I know you don't want to slack off or be negative this year or live a life like you lived in 2014. You want to do something bigger, and I know you probably want to do something greater, whether that's to give and to volunteer more of your time with the homeless and the needy and those who are in need, whether that's to earn a second or a third or fourth income and to create more income producing assets, or to grow in your job, or to be promoted, or to get a higher level of pay, or whatever that may be. Or is it to save more money, save for a dream vacation, or for your children who are getting ready to go to college and helping them to plan, or just to go out and have more fun, to travel the world, to have fun with more friends, to get more connections, with your friends and your group of friends, to expand, or whatever those goals may be. But if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. So you have to write down what it is that you want to do this year. Where do you see yourself going in the next month, in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, 9, in the next year, next 2 years, 3 years? And after you finish planning for 2015, don't stop there, because I hope you plan to live longer than 2015. So plan for 2016 and 2017. You might be saying, Alyssa, I don't know if I could plan that far out. But guess what? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you have to begin, even if it's little things that you write down, and you might say, well, I want to change those things. Write it with a pencil. And you might say, I don't like pencils. It's okay. Write it with a pencil, because then you can always go back, erase it, and then change it. And what are you also going to do? You're not just going to write down these things on a legal pad and in your planner and throw it away in a drawer and forget about it all year, and then at the end of the year you pull it out. Oh man, that would just be as bad as just making a resolution without a goal behind that. So after you make your resolution, which is a written down plan and an outline and a goal of what it is that you see yourself doing and what you want to do with your life, then get a friend, get family members in your home or your roommates or whoever, and create a team of accountability partners. So when you see yourself slacking off or you see someone else slacking off, say, hey guys, let's be accountability partners. Let's work together. Let's join forces, and let's be dynamic individuals together. You know, if you don't meet your to-do list for the day, I'm gonna remind you, hey Susie, you got this to do. Hey John, you need to do this. Or hey Bob, you need to remember that goal that you wrote down. You have to accomplish this, or accomplish at least some of it. So let's start working together toward this goal. And whatever that thing may be, find those people around you, work together, and do some great things. Start today. And if you start today and then you really, really dive in deep in 2015, on January 1st of 2015, then you will begin to just start seeing those things lining up and begin to work every single day towards your goals. You might be saying, but I have a full-time job, or I am in school full-time. Find the time. Set aside 15 to 20 to 30 minutes every day, every morning and every night, and say, look, this 15 minutes I'm going to brainstorm, or I'm going to work towards writing my first book, or I'm going to work towards having better people skills, or I'm going to work towards having or creating or generating a second income. I am going to work towards being the best that I can be in my job. I'm going to make some personal affirmations. I'm going to work on my health. I'm going to work out every morning and every night. Or I'm going to eat better, and I'm not going to eat as much fast food and much junk food this year, or whatever the thing may be. But don't just make up your resolutions, put it on the fridge for a week, and then after a week you slack off and you're like, oh, forget this, you rip it up and throw it in the trash. It's pointless. It's a waste of your time, and it's a waste of your energy. So just take the time today to write down your 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, 9 month, year, and then 3, 5, and 10-year goals. And even if you change them up, keep it, like I said, get a notepad or a legal pad, and then also get your planner. Your planner goes with you everywhere. So every time you open up the planner for that month, you have down the goal that you want to achieve for that month. And then you're saying, okay, so you see this every day. You go to work, open up the planner, there it is. You're on the bus or you're in the car, you're stuck at a traffic light, you open up that planner, okay, this is what I gotta do today. This is my to-do list. This is what I'm gonna do. And don't look at it with a bad attitude and you're like, Alyssa, you're giving me all this stuff. No, don't look at it with a bad attitude. Have a good attitude and good things will happen. If you begin to plan your life, you will not plan to fail. You will be planning on purpose to succeed and have a more successful, more dynamic, more impactful, and more amazing life. I was looking for the word, but you'll have a more amazing life in every single area, in your relationships, your finances, your everything. I can't even put words to it all, but I hope this encourages you. But begin to take action on this, and you're not alone. You're not alone in this journey. You ever need someone, you need someone to just put their arm on your shoulder and say, look, I'm here for you. I got you. Teens of Honor is here. So email us, comment on this video, like, share, subscribe, because we are here to help you to have a more successful life. Now, go make something happen.
Run the track!